Foreign language learning hacks brought to you by unlocklanguage.com. Everyone loves hacks these days, so why not apply them to your foreign language learning? Learning another language is not an easy endeavor, ever. No matter how much you are interested and enthusiastic about it, you might always get to feel that difficulty that comes with learning from scratch once again. No matter what it is, if you're learning from scratch, you're going to have difficulties. That's why, if you intend to do so, or if you are already learning another language, then it would be quite helpful if you learned about some tips and tricks of foreign language learning, or hacks, in other words. Make a list. This may sound tedious, but it's quite effective. If you take notes of things you find hard to remember or pronounce, you can write them down or work on them several times a day. Writing helps you remember and increases vocabulary because you'll be associating words in another language with one that you already know in your own language, and the repetition of writing it out will help keep it in your mind. And when you were a child, you had to write down a lot of things. And that's something we don't often remember, is how we learned our first language as a child. And these things are effective. Good old flashcards, or SRS, Spaced Repetition System. Some may think that flashcards are overrated. They're not. But consider using software like Anki to bring your flashcards into the 21st century. After you make your list, put them onto the cards or software to study. Take advantage of technology. If you don't know for sure how to pronounce or say something, or if you are confused about learning that other language, then go online and seek out some native speakers who can talk you into understanding them. Unlike before, when you had to go through books, seek out some specialists in the matter, everything right now is only a few clicks away. You should check out italki or other language exchange softwares that utilize Skype for excellent language learning with native speakers. Any references or specific information that you might want to find can easily be found, and so you should take advantage of that and learn another language with other people all around the world, which is easier than ever. You'll get the best results if you combine different methods of learning, so definitely pair your flashcards with your language learning apps. Never forget to have fun. It would be safe to say that if you love what you do, then you will be more likely to succeed with just about anything. By being interested in your learning, then you also get that motivation to excel and attain more. Set up a goal for the near future when it comes to your linguistic pursuits, and go forward with that in mind. Don't feel pressured, and instead just enjoy what the experience has to offer. I mean, it's incredible you're learning a new language. Fun will be something to hold on to when the going gets tough, in the particularly perhaps intermediate stage, and when you're looking for something to break out of a plateau perhaps, or spice things up. And speak to native speakers. This is so often overlooked by people with their nose in a book. They wonder why, after learning a language, quote-unquote learning a language for a year, 2 years, 3 years, why can't they speak it? Why aren't they any good? Well, if you dive in and speak to native speakers as much as possible, you can learn a load more than anything you can learn in a book or a course. It's one of the most effective ways of learning, especially if you're dedicated to speaking the language without reverting to your own language, no matter how uncomfortable it is, and if the person with whom you're speaking is willing to be patient and help you out. Now, for more, you can head over to Unlock Language, see our post on the subject, unlocklanguage.com. There's a link below the video here. We hope to see you there. Thanks. We'll talk to you next time.